Thank you. Thank you very much.
把 BAP 踢掉
对 destroy PAP
很好。
，BAP 要踢掉。
say sayonara to PAP
I will. And I'll give you the privilege to do that.
yes
All right. First of all, before I go into my speech, I just want to tell you something because today we are here in the Sembawang GRC and because my teammate and I, we are here candidate for you in Sembawang GRC. And I want to say, as leader of this group, that I'm very, very proud to be working with my teammates. The person that you have just heard just now, Mr. Sada Sivam, great guy. Dr. James Gomez, Mr. Jared Leong, he's young, but don't let his youth fool you. He's full of energy, full of ideas for you here in Singapore and in Sembawang GRC. And of course, the veteran politicians, Muhammad Isa. They are all great people. I'm very proud to be in a team with them. Can you give them? You know, before this election, many, many months ago, we did a survey. And in this survey, we want to find out from Singaporeans what are the issues that they think is most important for the coming election. Well, we got quite a few issues that people are concerned about. But 3 issues came up top. These 3 issues came up over and over again. People tell us you must address the rising cost of living. And we say we will. Many people told us that you must address the issues of rising HDB price. And we say we will. And people told us that we must address the issues of foreign workers. And we say we will. And it is these 3 issues that I want to focus on in my speech today. Our country, our government kept telling us over and over again that we are so rich, you should feel proud of yourself because you're so privileged, you have to be grateful. Does that sound familiar?
yes
Yeah, look at your neighbors, look at Cambodia, look at Vietnam. You got to be grateful. But they didn't say, look at Switzerland, look at Denmark. They didn't say that. Why? Because we are still far from being first class, first world.
yes I agree
Well, the thing that bothers me so much, that troubles me, is when I see on the street one of our elderly having to pick from the trash can things like cardboard, canned drinks, empty canned drinks, just to make a living. Now, if you do that for a hobby, that's fine.
yeah
But I'm quite sure they weren't doing that for fun. They have to get their next meal and their next. I just spoke to one person recently and asked her, how much can you get from your selling this paper carton? And she told me, $4 a day. You know, with $4 a day, I don't know how she survived. This morning, I was here in Marsiling, and I was shaking hands with a lot of people on my walkabouts, and I met this person, and I introduced myself, and I asked him for support. He got very agitated, and I thought, uh-oh, maybe I'm getting to, you know, maybe I bump into a TAP supporter or something. But no, he was agitated. And when I listened to him more intently, he was complaining to me how that his life was really bad enough. And now, with the influx of foreign workers, it got worse. And do you think, I start trying to guess what kind of job he's in. Is he a manager? Is he a, you know, what? Is he a technician, an engineer? Well, he told me that for the last 1 year, he has been picking cotton boxes just to make ends meet. And now, even with that, he said in his agitated way, he says, 我这个 How do you say cotton box?
箱子啊，纸箱，纸箱，纸箱，纸箱，
纸箱
纸
That's right.
箱。
He says, 我这个纸箱的生意，小小的纸箱生意，他们也要跟我抢。And he's pointing to the foreigner, the Chinese PRC, who came here, who brought their parents, and then their mom start picking up cotton boxes too. Now, even that, we are faced with competition. I mean, that is really pathetic. What has our country come to? What has our country come to?
The best Asian #1.
You know, yesterday morning, I was on my round 2, and I met this person and extended my hand, and he looks kind of, you know, sometimes you have to guess whether they speak Chinese or they speak English or Malay or what, you know. So I kind of sized him up a little bit and thought, oh, maybe I should approach him with my Chinese, even though